Hi everybody, today we're gonna read Fish is Fish by Leo Leone. What do you guys see on the cover of this book? I see two fish. I see a fish right here, and I see another fish right here, and I see this fish has many colors on it. I see pink, purple, green, blue. I see many colors on it, and I see they're in the water. I wonder what this book will be about. Let's read to find out. Fish is fish. At the edge of the woods there was a pond, and there a minnow and a tadpole swam among the weeds. They were inseparable friends. So here is a tadpole and here is a fish, and they are best friends. They're inseparable. That means they never separate from each other. They are together constantly. They are inseparable. They are best friends. So they must spend a lot of time together. One morning, the tadpole discovered that during the night, he had grown 2 little legs. "Look," he said triumphantly, "look, I am a frog." "Nonsense," said the minnow. "How could you be a frog if only last night you were a little fish just like me?" They argued and argued until finally the tadpole said, "Frogs are frogs and fish is fish, and that's that." So look, this is a fish and this is a tadpole. And the tadpole is saying he grew 2 legs. So that means he's becoming a frog. But fish is saying that that's not possible. How can that be possible? He was just a fish, just like him the day before. So the fish thinks he's not a frog. He must be a fish. But tadpole thinks, I'm a frog. So they are arguing now. They're having a fight. They're arguing. Let's see what happens. Are they going to continue being good friends? Let's see. In the weeks that followed, the tadpole grew tiny front legs, and his tail got smaller and smaller. So look, the tadpole's tail is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller, and his front legs are starting to grow, and his tail is becoming smaller. And look, I see fish. Fish looks angry. I see he's angry. Why do you think fish is angry? Maybe fish is angry because tadpole doesn't look like a fish anymore, and he looks more like a frog. Let's see. And then one fine day, a real frog now, he climbed out of the water and into the grassy bank. Oh, look, now tadpole is a frog. He's a frog now. And look, fish, he's over here, and frog is climbing out. And I think, look, fish is angry. Why do you think fish is angry? Maybe fish is angry because frog can get out of the water. Can the fish get out of the water? No, fish cannot get out of the water because that's where they live. They need water. If fish goes outside the water, he won't be able to survive. He needs water. But look, frog is going out of the water, and I think that's why fish might be sad. The minnow too had grown and had become a full-fledged fish. He often wondered where his four-toed friend had gone. But days and weeks went by and Frog did not return. So look, the fish grew himself. Before he was a little fish, and now he grew even bigger. Now he's even bigger. And he's wondering, where did my friend Frog go? But Frog never returned to see his friend fish. Let's see. Do you guys think Frog will return to see his friend fish? Or do you think fish will find another friend in the sea? Cows, said the frog. Cows, they have 4 legs, horns, eat grass, and carry pink bags of milk. So look, there's Frog, and then I see another frog and a cow. So do you think the frog became friends with a cow? Or do you think Frog is trying to find his best friend fish? What do you guys think? And people, said the frog, men, women, children, and he talked and talked until it was dark in the pond. But the picture in the fish's mind was full of lights and colors and marvelous things. He couldn't sleep. If he could only jump about like his friend and see that wonderful world. So look, here is Frog, and he's thinking of all the things that Frog might be doing, because the fish cannot get out of the water, right? So he's thinking of all the fun things that Frog might be doing while he's out of the water. He's saying that maybe he found people, children, moms, dads. So he's thinking of all the things that Frog could be doing. Do you think Frog's gonna come back? Do you think fish is going to find another friend? Let's see what happens. So look, I think he's imagining. Look, so I think fish is imagining being a person and being out of the water. Look, so he's pretending, he's imagining that he could have wings and fly out of the water and go where Frog is. So look, he's pretending he has wings. Look, he has clothes, a hat. So he's pretending he could be a person and be outside the water. And so the day went by. The frog had gone and the fish just lay there, dreaming about birds in flight, grazing cows, and those strange animals all dressed up that his friend called people. One day he finally decided to come. What may, he too must see them. And so, with a mighty whack of his tail, he jumped clear out of the water onto the bank. So look what Fish did. Fish was imagining all the things that go on outside of the water, of people, of children, how the people dress in different clothing, how much fun Frog might be having. So Fish jumped out of the water. Look, he's out of the water. What do you guys think will happen? Do you think Fish will survive being out of the water? Do you think he will find his friend Frog? Or do you think the fish will go back inside the water? What do you think is going to happen next? He landed in the dry, warm grass, and there he lay gasping for air, unable to breathe or to move. Help, he groaned feebly. So look, he's unable to move. Fish is unable to move. He's not able to move. Why do you think he's unable to move? What does he need? Yes, fish needs water. He needs to go inside the water quickly. How do you think fish is going to go inside the water? Do you think someone's going to help him? Maybe frog? Maybe frog might come and help him. What do you guys think? Luckily, the frog who had been hunting butterflies nearby saw him, and with all his strength pushed him back into the pond. So look, a frog that was nearby saw fish and pushed fish inside the water. So look, the frog saved the fish. Still stunned, the fish floated about for an instant. Then he breathed deeply, letting the clean, cool water run through his gills. Now he felt weightless again. With an ever so slight motion of the tail, he could move to and fro, up and down as before. The sun rays reached down within the weeds and gently shifted patches of luminous color. This world was surely the most beautiful of all worlds. He smiled at his friend, the frog, who sat watching him from a little leaf. "You are right," he said. "Fish is fish." So look, now fish realizes that being inside the water, it's not so bad after all. The water has beautiful colors, different colored fish. It has many different animals. So there's a lot for fish to see underwater. So now fish is realizing that being underwater is fun too. The end.